What's happening, guys? This is Hyper Paradox, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we obtained all 3 Chocola fruits, and we are going to enter the sanctuary of Chucklehuck Woods. What do we have here? What do idiots drink? Soda. What do sodas call their dads? Pop. A hippie's favorite soda? Granola Cola. Jeez, and I thought my puns were bad. My name is Bubbles. I built Chateau de Chucklehuck, and I founded Chocola Cola Incorporated. And I am the ultimate comedian with the laughing and the chortling and the har har har. Yes, messieurs. Indeed, what you see before you is the most legendary of sodas, the Chocola Reserve. And I am pleased to tell you this Chocola Reserve is yours to enjoy. Har he har! I have worked on Chocola Reserve for 1,000 years, telling it joke after joke, so it would mature and then mature some more, and then yet more. Well, I think you still have a long way to go, buddy, because your puns are horrible. Until at last, the greatest soda of all would be completed with the fizz and the tastiness. Because it is a soda of such high caliber and repute, rude guests meet a fate such as this. Un, deux, trois. Hey, it's Popple and Rookie. That's no ordinary soda, see? We can't stand up to such a beverage. Grr! The great Chocola Reserve is a thing to savor with the flavor and tang and yum in the belly. Maybe his jokes worked a little too well. Ah, it is wonderful, so wonderful. The great soda shines. However, that was not the only hidden soda power that my jokes have bred over these 1,000 years. Now I insist you fully experience the texture, taste, and aroma of Chocola Reserve. Bon appetit! So we're actually fighting the Chocola Reserve, or the Chuckolator as it's known. Now, this thing is pretty tough. First things first, we have to get rid of its shield. And we do that by using hammer attacks. Now, he has 2 weapons. He's got a gun, which he's using now, and he also has a sword. When he attacks with the gun, it'll shoot gobs of soda at you, which you'll want to jump to avoid. And there goes the shield. When the gun points downward, it attacks Luigi. And when he has the sword, he'll send like crawling bits of soda at you. Now, don't bother using jump attacks in this fight because they will have no effect whatsoever. And I just realized something. I completely forgot to heal both Mario and Luigi. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that right now. Well, let's heal up Mario first. He also has quite a bit of HP at this stage in the game. See, since it's level, it attacks Mario. And since he has both of his weapons now, he gets to attack more times. Alright, I think it's time for me to demonstrate Chopper Brothers. So, A, dunk, B, and... Okay, I missed it. But what it actually is supposed to do is you get to hit the enemy multiple times. But like I said, only use hammer attacks in this battle. jump attacks will only do 1 hit point worth of damage. And I am wondering if there is even a way to avoid that gun attack at all when he moves to that position. But after exchanging blows with him, why can I never get that Chopper Brothers command right? Okay, it looks like he still has quite a bit of HP left. And I jumped too early again. Alright, so I'm gonna deal some damage with Mario, then I'm gonna use Luigi. Come on! Alright, now it's gone into its, like, calmed down state. And that means it's low on health. However, as you can see, Bubbles will dance in, and he will tell it jokes in order to restore its HP. However, here's something interesting. Yes, Mario just died. No matter, I'll use a 1-up mushroom. The jokes that he tells in the Japanese version don't really make any sense. For instance, one of them is, the bed got sucked up and flew away. And another one is, these Matsutake mushrooms, whoa, they're expensive. If anyone knows exactly what that means, and I executed Chopper Brothers properly. But the most interesting one that he tells is Nomisugi wa kanzo ni ikanzo, which roughly translates to drinking too much is no good for your liver. Yeah, they mentioned drinking in a Mario game. I wonder how they avoided that. But I do know one thing, the Chuckolator is gone, and 260 experience points. You get a ton of experience for taking out the Chuckolator. I am going to increase my BP this time. And so is Luigi. Yeah, you'll want to be around level 13 or 14 when you take on the Chuckolator. If you've been battling every enemy like I have, of course. No! But the jokes, the puns, the humor I've saved up over the last 1,000 years! And he's going to ground pound the floor and send us to our doom. Au revoir! And in goes Mario, which means we are going to be playing as Luigi for a bit. And here's a save album if you need it. And I might as well go ahead and use it. Chucklehuck Woods Underground. Alright, but before I do anything, well, actually no, I forgot, you automatically heal after a boss fight. Alright, so we have some rocks, and there are some enemies in here. Now, I'm not going to cut these battles out, because this is the first time that we have been in a battle with just one brother. So, like they said towards the beginning of the game, both brothers function exactly the same, except Luigi uses the B button for his action commands. This area is not that big, though. Alright, sorry for that cut there. It's just that I forgot there was another Chuck guy there. So, we're getting close to Mario, except we have a couple of more enemies to deal with, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. Those battles really didn't take that long because there are only 1 or 2 Chuck guys when you battle them. But anyway, we have some rocks here. I cleared them all to make the path There was a mushroom in that yellow block up there. And there are 2 more here. I believe these have coins in them. Or at least one. Oh, okay, both of them do. I was right. Go fig, I was right. Well, there's a first time for everything. And there's Mario, who is, a bit indisposed right now. So being the good brother that we are going to push him into the stream. On the river, down the river, oh down the river, oh down the river we go. Well, look at this, a very Mario-esque fellow and a some other guy. Where's the love? What? What is it? Mario's gut is filled to the brim with Chocolate Reserve? It's sloshing around his insides? Gross! That's terrible and sort of disgusting. We must contact Lady Lima immediately. By the way, what's Chocolate Reserve? Shh, I have no idea. That never gets old. Queen Bean has been in a deep sleep, just as you see her now. Did you truly obtain some of the legendary Chocolate Reserve? Well, Mario obtained it in a sense. And there's the belly black worm. And with that, transform! And that's the real Queen Bean. Oh, success! A truly repugnant yet truly tremendous success! Queen Bean has returned! And jumps for joy. Ah, that's the hardest I've laughed in a long, long time. Well done, Lady Lima! No, Your Highness, it is not I, but rather the Mario Brothers whom you must thank. So, Cackletta has stolen Princess Peach's voice and the Beanstar. It was my fault. Nonsense. But why would Cackletta steal the Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice in the first place? And we have a bit of backstory. The Beanstar is the protector of this land, and it has the power to grant any and all desires. To prevent such power from being used for evil, the Beanstar was cast into a deep sleep. It is said that a voice of great beauty is required to wake the Beanstar from its slumber. It must be the voice of a pure and noble soul. In this day and age, Princess Peach is the only one who possesses such a voice. Well, surely Bowser's voice could awaken it. I guarantee it would. So, the reason Cackletta stole Princess Peach's voice... Aha! She must plan to awaken the Beanstar and fulfill all of her desires. And there's no mistaking her one true desire, to rule the world. Yahaha! Fear not, I foresaw this desire of hers long, long ago. We are prepared. Card for card, we have a better hand than she. Your Highness, Prince Peasley has arrived. Oh good, I love Prince Peasley. Perfect timing. Master Mario, Master Luigi, head out to meet Prince Peasley. Yeah, it'll be good to see the Prince again. Hey there, Prince Peasley. And flashy hair! Cheers to Red and Greeny. Thank you for your help earlier. Yes, thanks to you, my secret mission is about to pay off. Flashing hair. Prince Peasley, excellent work on your mission. Have you learned the whereabouts of Cackletta? Thanks to you, absolutely! Southeast of this castle is Woohoo University, our local research institution. Cackletta and her underlings have just snuck in there, into Woohoo University. Yes, of course. Woohoo University is the perfect place to awaken the Bean Star. I intend to march into Woohoo University right this instant. May we meet again. So we have our next destination. Master Mario, Master Luigi, this may be your chance to recover Princess Peach's voice. I shall inform the locals that you are to be allowed passage on the road to Woohoo University. Alright, so we have obtained information that Cackletta is at Woohoo University. So let's take the fight to her, shall we? But first, I want to go to this area. Because this area is no longer blocked off, we can go in here, which is the Pipe House. And this guy is the Pipe Master, and he will talk to you about pipes. I've already explained about pipes. And speaking of green pipes, here is the third green pipe located inside the castle town, which is pretty cool. Next, we'll actually want to head over to the right. Because over here... Does this look familiar? Well, of course it does! It's a yellow block! Okay, that's not the real reason. The actual reason is that there is a photography stand just like this. And he will allow us to take new pictures of ourselves. For 100 coins apiece, of course. Now, you really don't need to do this, but I'll do it just to humor you guys. And I actually know some interesting trivia about this in the Japanese version. In the English version, they say, the photographer says, say cheap cheap before he snaps your picture. However, in the Japanese version, they say something that literally translates to say cheese. I just find that to be very odd, in a sense. I didn't know that phrase was popular outside of the US. But now that we're in Bean Bean Castle Town, the town is back to normal. So we can enter and find some goodies in here. Namely some Who Beans. I am actually going to finally explain what purpose the beans are for in this video, because you do use them in Bean Bean Castle Town. Let's see what Grandpa has to say. Interesting. So, this is the item shop. So, let's see what they have. They have items that we already have. So, we don't really need to visit here. But anyway, this is the right side of town. Let's see what you have to say. And you don't have to have anything to say that's important. And nothing in this... Oh, but this guy actually says something interesting. There's a place where you can learn hand powers. Whoa, I don't want to talk to you again. Hand powers, we'll talk about those later, when we actually get to them. And we'll want to go in here next. This is where this guy will actually sell you different interesting bits of info. It's really not that necessary. I'll just do it once to humor you guys. So let's spend 100 coins, even though it's a complete ripoff. Southeast of town is dear old Woohoo University, the Center for Laughter Research. Everyone says Cackletta went there after stealing the Bean Star. So basically, if you don't know what to do next, you can always drop by the info booth to find out where you have to go next. It's basically something to do if you're lost. Alright, let's check the left side of town, and I might as well check out the equipment shop to see if they have any new wares. And they do indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some hard pants for Mario. And I might as well get some, I'm gonna leave Luigi as is. And I'm going to give, the charity badge to Mario. And I'm not gonna give Luigi another badge, so that's it for now. Alright. So, that's it for equipment. Let's check the house down here. Yep, we do have something in here. Just a lonely old mushroom. And there's one more house. Actually, there's two more houses that we need to check. Right in here, this is tips for battles, if you need any advice on that. So, one more house to check, and then, well, nothing in here. That's very interesting. But one thing that is interesting is this building right over here. This is the famed Starbeans Cafe that everyone's abuzz about. Got any complaints, compliments? Now, here's where the beans come in. You can, if you have enough beans, you can actually make certain blends of drinks. Unfortunately, I don't have any blend. I don't have nearly enough beans to make any blends. But, I will be coming back here because you can actually get some pretty cool items from the Starbeans Cafe. And when I say cool items, I mean really, really cool items. But more on that when I actually do that. There are a few loose ends in the field which I need to touch upon. For example, there was one thing I forgot to show, and that is this green pipe down here. This is green pipe number 4, the southern castle area. So I just wanted to activate that, and let us avoid all of those enemies because it's pretty much pointless to fight them. They're not going to give you much experience. Okay. Now, next thing we want to do is we want to go here and dunk Luigi. And he can find a cave on the other side. And welcome to the first of many 2D platforming segments. Pretty nice, a bit of a throwback to the old days of Super Mario Brothers. Let's jump. If you get hit by one of those sparks, you won't take damage, but you will be sent back to an earlier portion of the segment. And so far, I'm actually doing pretty well here. And now we have a bouncing one. Come on. Come on, do your bouncing, thank you. And a Monty Mole with a bow tie. The only time you will ever see something like that. And every time you meet one of these guys, they'll give you a cool prize. In this case, a golden mushroom. I believe a golden mushroom fully heals HP and brothers points. I don't know if it's for both brothers or just one, but nonetheless, they are very rare and you will want to use them sparingly. Okay, now there's one more green pipe that I have to activate, and it is somewhere in this area. Okay, here it is. So let's dunk Luigi under there again. And let's open the gate for Mario. Because we're such good buddies. And right here is the second green pipe. Green pipe number 2, North Castle area. Now, we actually want to go back to Bean Castle temporarily because Woohoo University, as they said, is south of the castle town. So we are going to make our way towards there. Alright, here we are in the castle town. This time we're going to exit from the right side, and unfortunately, we have a new enemy in here. I'm gonna try and fight him, just as soon as I take care of these Sharpies first. Alright, new enemy. Just let us take care of that Sharpie. And we're gonna deal with him. This is Lackapee, the Bean equivalent of Lakitu. He likes to throw Sharpies, as you might have figured out from his name. Depending on who he attacks, his leaf, that depends on which way his leaf pops out. If his leaf pops out in the bottom, he'll throw at Luigi. If it appears from the top, he'll throw it at Mario. And there we go! We have defeated him. Very nice. So let's go down here, because this is the way to Woohoo University. That'd be a fun place to study at, I guess so. And these guards symbolize that we are indeed on the right track. And we have a new enemy here. These guys are Troopies. The Bean equivalents of Koopa Troopas. They like to ram into you, but hammer attacks won't work on them. But if you can jump and counterattack them on the shell, you can make them collide into other enemies if there is more than one enemy. But the most annoying thing that Troopies can do is to heal their comrades. So, as you might have guessed, you will want to take out the Troopies. If there are multiple enemies, you'll want to take out the Troopies first, so they don't have a chance to heal. And I'm getting very lucky with these hits. They do have fairly good defense, but like I said, since I'm so over-leveled, they're really not much of a threat. Okay, let's cross this bridge here and find out that we could have taken a shortcut by taking the big bridge. Alright, Woohoo University. Well, this certainly does look like the area where University would be. First, some yellow blocks. And if we go here, we can find more yellow blocks with a lot of coins. That could help pay for your tuition if you decided to attend here. Although I'm not sure if they would accept coins as their currency. They might accept beans instead. But yeah, anyway, this is Woohoo University. And next time on Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we are going to enter Woohoo University to try and find Cackletta and the Bean Star. As usual, if you like my videos, please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe below. For now, this is Hyper Paradox, signing off.